Well, Liz, I can definitely tell you that it's been an adventure up here at Crown Point. The winds have been gusting 60, 70 miles an hour since we've been up here. Our car just rocking back and forth as we were putting our story together this evening. Earlier today, down further on the historic Columbia River Highway, these gusty winds brought a tree down, trapping a woman in her car. If you ever wanted to feel the power of Mother Nature, these last few days have given you that chance, especially in the gorge.
My grandmother said the east wind separates the wheat from the chaff.
For Linda Hargens of Corbett, she felt that fury firsthand.
The wind was blowing so hard, the car was rattling and shaking.
She was headed to an appointment this afternoon on the historic Columbia River Highway.
The road was clear as I headed down the road.
All of a sudden, a gust caught a tree just right, sending it tumbling right in front of her.
The tree went into the first power line and the explosion, and then the thing just kind of pivoted on itself and it covered the whole road.
Power lines outlined her SUV. This photo shows it all.
I stayed in my car, but I got and looked out of each of the windows to see where the lines were, and there really was no way to approach my car without stepping over line.
From inside, she took these pictures. You see things even more clearly. The downed tree and top of that power pole snapped off like it was nothing.
I remembered from what I had been told for years, you know, if you ever get in this position, don't get out of the car.
Hargan says that she called 911, then stayed put for nearly 2 hours as first responders did their thing to make it safe for her to head home.
They finally came and told me that I could turn the car around or sit there. They gave me the option. I could sit there if I wanted to. No, I was ready to go home at that point.
She says she's thankful that the what-ifs never happened. Happy to be back home with a wild story of a very windy afternoon to share.
I was happy to be home safe and sound.
Well, back out here live tonight, these winds not letting up out here at Crown Point. As you can imagine, these gusty winds did knock out some power to some folks in Corbett around 7:30 tonight. We were in the town, and some of the lights did come back on for some of those folks. From a very windy Crown Point, I'm John Hendricks for Fox 12 Oregon.
Big thank you to John Hendricks and Dan Crowley, his photojournalist, really trying to hunker down amid those powerful winds.
They took
Marcia.
one for the team.